the clock is ticking on Bed Bath & Beyond. While the interim CEO, Mary Winston, did a serviceable job on last night's conference call, especially considering that she's only been at the helm since the end of May, I think she has her work cut out for her. Sure, Bed Bath has almost $1 billion in cash, but I have to wonder if they'll need to spend a big chunk, if not all of it, to stay relevant and stave off the competition. Winston knows it. She started the conference call with the acknowledgement that, quote, we need to give our customers a reason to keep shopping in our brick-and-mortar stores, and in order to do that, we must upgrade and enhance our store experience, end quote. At least she understands the problem, but geez, I can't think of a single reason to go to this version of Bed Bath & Beyond. Can you? Oh, those coupons, they don't do it for me anymore. Winston's predecessor, the feckless Steve Tamaris, spent years trying to update and enhance the stores, and although I have to admit that his efforts seemed pretty half-hearted and didn't really matter, still, I want to know, is there anything enough to say to fend off Target, the chain that almost seems to be specifically targeting Bed Bath? Target has multiple store formats that feel exactly like Bed Bath & Beyond, but with a better selection, better execution, better prices. How do you beat that? We know Bed Bath has 1,536 stores, so they'll need to spend a fortune to fix all them up. Target has more than 1,800 stores, and they also have put the money up for new locations to annihilate the competition. There's almost $12 billion in sales up for grabs here if BBBY doesn't get it together. So how urgent is this thing? Frankly, I'm not sure if they even know the urgency themselves. While the company needs every penny it can get its hands on to turn this thing around, and still spent $81 million on buybacks this quarter. Enough with the buybacks. Bed Bath has the most absurd repurchase program I've ever seen. They shrunk the share count from 224 million 6 years ago to 127 million today. Yep, they retired more than 40% of the shares outstanding, and it did nothing. They might as well have set that money on fire. 6 years ago, Bed Bath was trading at 80. Now it's at 11. You know that line about how the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result? That's how I feel about their buyback. Since 2015, they repurchased more than $2.1 billion worth of stock. But right now, the market cap is just $1.4 billion. That's a travesty of a mockery of a sham. Has to be the dumbest buyback in history. The fact that it was still going on this quarter is simply unbelievable to me. So can Mary Winston turn things around? Maybe. I like the activist investors who spoke at a corporate governance conference I just ran earlier this year, particularly John Duskin from Macellum Capital Management, who's involved here. He knows what to do. He's got a plan. With the right permanent CEO, it's possible Bed Bath can execute his turnaround plan. But the conference call was not reassuring. And with the same-store sales declining 6.6%, it's going to be very hard for Bed Bath to escape its fate as a market share donor to the likes of Target. I think the new management will end the ridiculous buyback. I expect to use every penny to improve the stores. Problem is, I don't know if that'll be enough, because Target will spend just as much to drive Bed Bath's adjacent stores out of business. It's a tough road. I'm not sure if they have enough time, and that's the big thing, to pull off a turn. Fortunately, still got that cash. But between the online colossus that is Amazon and the brick-and-mortar nemesis that is Target, whoever ends up as permanent CEO here will have their hands full shrinking the company, closing unprofitable stores, let alone giving Bed Bath & Beyond a new reason for being. Stick with Cramer.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.